speaking of Twitter, they were roasting somebody new to the game called Bobbi Althoff.
Bobbi Althoff.
So you definitely have seen her. Look, all it's going to take is there'll be a screenshot from the latest interview. You go, yeah, of course I've seen this girl. She's come out of nowhere.
Bobbi Althoff.
Here
we go.
So it's this new girl that she literally came on the scene from...
How long ago? Like, where is she new? Like, new? Or Drake?
No,
I feel like I might know who you're talking about, actually.
Yeah. See?
I've seen
Everybody's seen this. Now, this is already on 5 million views on YouTube. But this girl, essentially, her whole thing is that she's just slightly awkward. I think she did an interview was it with Lil Yachty?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was hilarious. And that was the first I saw of her. And then she's gone and done another one.
And now she's getting
with Drake. So now people are there like, she's an industry plant, because to be fair to her, she did kind of come out of nowhere in terms of like Lil Yachty, then to Drake, and people are just there like, "Wow, how the fuck is this?" That's a good
point. I mean, fair enough. We might have just been kind of out of that like scene a little bit, but she did just kind of come on my timeline out of nowhere, man.
Yeah,
and the main reason I saw her is
that's called making it, though. That's called getting your big. That's called blowing the fuck up.
You ain't wrong. But the main reason I saw her is because obviously we follow a lot of people from the UK. People were quote retweeting like her stuff saying that she'd stole Amelia's flow. You know,
Amelia
chicken shop.
But you can't own being awkward.
You can't. But when you watch, which is what I agree with. But then I watched it and I was like, damn, it is.
No, I'm sorry, but I actually don't think they're anything alike.
No,
I don't understand. I've seen a lot of people.
I'm seeing it.
A lot of people just if you're genuinely trying to just say, I own the awkward interview thing. It's like, well, between two ferns, they were one of the originators of that type of interview, and it's fucking gold. You got Caleb Presley, who's kind of, you have these interviews which are blowing up where people are just they make the other person feel a little bit awkward, and you get these really hilarious moments. Just because this is another girl to do it like that,
it's 'cause
they're instantly going Amelia, and because it is so far, she's blown up over doing it with musicians, which again is something that Amelia's done. But if you were talking about biting her whole flow, I would understand it if this girl was in, let's go like a bagel shop, and she's going on a date with these, I don't see how it's similar, and I think it's pretty unfair to say this girl's bitten her afloat when her podcast has been going since 2021.
There's a chance as well that she might just have never seen Amelia's stuff. Like there's a very good chance she's never seen it.
We in the UK just assume
and it could just be a coincidence that
in the US they must have seen it.
Yeah, I mean, like we treat Maya Jama in the same light as someone like Margot Robbie, and there's like nowhere near.
Their similarities could genuinely be just a coincidence. Like that could be a thing, and now she's gone online and she's like, wait, everyone's saying I copied this person, but I don't know who this person is.
Of course.
But people aren't going to believe that, though. Obviously, they're just going to be like, no, there's no fucking way.
The fact of the matter is, I don't believe that she's even copied it. So the accusation in the first place just falls flat for me. Anyways, but like you said, there's a lot of other people that do see it the other way. So
no, I don't. I think it's similar. Like I see it similar, but I wouldn't say she's copied her because I don't know if she's copied her. Like I said, I don't know if she would have even known.
Yeah.
So to pose the question to you guys about the industry plant stuff, do you think that there is a potential that she has been pushed by big industry, or it's just a case of her getting big celebs on?
No, because like I just said, she'd been doing the podcast since 2021. Right?
Yep.
It's like if you were made as an industry plant, and then you get on those big guests off the bat.
Yeah,
like you get them within your first year. She's been now doing this for 2 years. She got Lil Yachty on. Lil Yachty is really close with Drake. Everyone knows this. Lil Yachty and Drake have done fucking podcasts together, right? There is a really good chance that Drake fucking saw Lil Yachty go on and go be like, this girl is fucking hilarious. Everybody knows Drake loves going on these type of things. He went on the Caleb Presley one. Like he likes that awkward interview because he's really good at it, because he can play into those clips. He's got an album coming out. It makes sense for him to go on this because he knows it's going to get clipped up and he's going to be spoken about. So when people are now, they're like, oh, industry plant. It's like, no, you're literally just watching someone blow up. If this was in the first 6 months of her podcast coming out, I'd be like, okay, she might know somebody at the top here and who's just like plugging her in big time. But there's clearly been at least a bit of a grind.
It looks like she's actually like grinded because it's saying that she's got multiple TikTok accounts that she's grown to millions of followers. How old is
she's a mum influencer as well.
How old is she?
25.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah. So I feel like it's just a bit
and
discrediting.
It does say in this article as well. Like if you go on what it says, if you watch some of her earlier videos, she still has that awkward style.
Yeah,
which are going to be from years and years ago.
Yeah,
like, so I reckon she didn't even know her.
Maybe
that's what I'm calling. I reckon she's come online and been like, "What the fuck?" And then she's gone onto Amelia's profile. She goes, "She stole my flow."
But she's talented though to keep that sort of character up for a podcast.
She does break sometimes. Though. Have you seen the clips? Like, I've watched it, and sometimes you can see she's trying her best not to.
They can coexist, man.
Absolutely.
One's doing it in a completely different country, man. It's two different. Like, fuck it. Who gives a shit?
Yeah. But anyway, shout out to her, man. She is killing it, and it's good to see that type of stuff because there's it's been a space dominated by men. So it's good to see that I'm on my Barbie shit as well, you see?
Yeah, you're a fucking feminist, bro.
For real.